Welcome back to Coyote Bill's Roadhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Look who we got here tonight for you. Dave Hayes, Scottyboy Daniel, two of the best musicians that I know. You guys ready to go?
You don't know too many people, do you?
Give it up for the Scottyboy Daniel Blues Band. Come on now. Great to see you guys again. How you been doing, man?
Great, man. Good to see you.
Well, you were on last season of Coyote Bill's Roadhouse.
Yes,
You guested with my band.
Yep.
And what's been going on since then?
Well, same old thing, but playing, getting out more, doing more stuff. Working on something new with the band, though, trying some different instrumentation here and there.
So it's like you're going like total old school Chicago on this, right?
In a way, yeah. On some things, you want to have two guitars.
And no bass player, but you got the bass lines being played on guitar.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, there'll still be some bass. We're kind of still fleshing it out, but yeah, I'd really like to go with a lot of two guitar if we can.
Yeah.
And it has some bass guitar in there as well too for what you need it for. Some songs just you gotta have a bass, but
So tonight you got Dave Hayes.
Yep, Dave Hayes, my longtime buddy.
And Cole Dillingham on guitar and Brian Herman on drums.
Cole Dillingham, the young lion.
Yes.
And
one of the most talented musicians I've ever met.
Yes, and a good young man as well.
Yes.
And Brian Herman on drums.
But you guys go pretty far back, right? The first version of the Scottyboy Daniel.
Oh yeah. Well, I had another band that people might remember, Scottyboy Steady Rollin' Band.
Steady Rollin', yeah.
Yeah, a little story time. We used to host a jam. Where was that place? The Hilltop, over there across from Woodlands. Wasn't that the name of that place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my band they had a rotational jam there. They have different bands hosting every week, and this particular week, my band was hosting it. And I'd heard about Dave, and he came in and played, and I was blown away by his, what he did. And asked my wife. I talked about it all the way home, and I knew right then and there. I was like, man, I got to figure out a way to play with this guy.
Yeah.
'Cause we hit it off, pretty straight away.
Yeah.
And from then, that went from there. Started the Scottyboy Daniel Blues Band, and me and Dave,
And you cut a couple of CDs.
yeah, we did a flip
Tribute to William Clark.
Yeah, that was in 2012, and then we did a flip switch in 2008, and just did really, really well for us.
So for anybody watching who might be coming to Kansas City, Dave Hayes over here is one of the top musicians in town. You host a lot of jams. What do you got going on a weekly basis?
On the weekly basis, my main ones are the Firehouse in North Kansas City.
On Sundays?
On Sundays at 7 o'clock. And the Score over in Independence next to the stadiums at 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
And they've been going pretty good.
Yeah, they've been going pretty good. Get a lot of different players, all skill sets.
Yeah.
Some of the best players in Kansas City, and a lot of great singers, a lot of great music.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in between the two kings of the jam here.
Yeah.
These guys run the best jams.
We do quite a few. That is true. Yeah. Scotty Boy, tell everybody where they can check you out.
Well, you can check us out on Facebook right now, Scottyboy Daniel Blues Band. We have a Facebook page. A lot of stuff on there, a lot of info.
Is there any way they can get a hold of your CDs?
Yeah, wherever you buy your music, Amazon, CD Baby, anywhere on online.
And the first one was Flip the Switch.
Flip the Switch, yep,
from 04?
2008.
To 08.
And
okay.
then Mercy, a tribute to William Clark.
And that didn't that one get some?
It
got some recognition, like in Scandinavia or something, right?
All over the world, really.
Yeah.
It charted. I mean, we were getting playlists that was being played in Japan.
Wow,
that's a pretty cool thing.
That's
man,
pretty cool.
People in Japan are cruising to work listening to this. It's kind of cool. But that one was a lot of fun. I love William Clark and have for a long time, and John Marks, who played guitar with him, came in.
Yeah, that's right.
Played on the whole CD, and the coolest thing, the sessions for that were so cool. One of the coolest things for me was John spent that week at my house, and man, we set up till like 3 o'clock in the morning
listening to records.
Oh, you got more stories than Carter's got pills, man. I'm telling you, that guy's amazing. It was just a thrill to work with him, and awesome player. It'd be easier to name the people he hasn't played with than the people he has.
Well, with any kind of luck, you guys will be recording again soon. We'll get something out here, man.
Yeah, I don't move very fast.
The blues is coming back. I swear to God, it is.
This is not a blues record, but a lot of people know. Def Leppard waited 7 years in between records. That's kind of what I'm doing.
That's all right, baby. That's all right. So check them out. Scottyboy Daniel, Dave Hayes, two of the best in the business.
And this guy right here, Coyote Bill, one of the best.
Well, I do what I do. You guys ready to take this shit back to the stage?
Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right.
All right, this is off my last CD I did, a tribute to William Clark. Mercy, a tribute to William Clark was the name of it. This was called Looking to the Future.
Bye.